is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. No.
Y'all, just stop. This is a sham. Welcome to DBL. Happy Thursday, everybody. Ladies, again.
It's like Charlie's Angels over here.
It's becoming like a thing, huh? Do we have a show going, or are we going to shake it up next week?
You know what it's called? Ladies.
What? He just said that.
Yeah, that's the name of the show.
I hope we shake it up next week. Okay, big news from the Kardashian. Big news for the Kardashians. We're not going to shake that up because we're talking about them always. Khloe's expecting baby number 2 with her ex Tristan Thompson. They're reportedly expecting a baby boy via surrogate. That's important. The baby was conceived in November, which is a month before Tristan had a baby with another woman. Khloe and Tristan are reportedly not together. Khloe found out about Tristan's affair along with the rest of us, and the whole thing was documented on the season finale of their new reality show. I bet the producers were thrilled. What's going on here? I don't understand why she keeps going back to this man.
Well, I don't know what her relationship status is, but I know you and I have kids. Like, do you know how hard it is to already raise a kid, right? So imagine now Tristan, he lives in Chicago, so that's already hard. So if she dates somebody else that could be an entrepreneur or an athlete, they can live anywhere in the country. She lives in LA. That's 2 people you're trying to co-parent with. That gets a little tough. So if she wants to have another kid and wants to have her family, she's at a certain age where they start telling you you're geriatric, which they told me when I was at the doctor's office.
Really?
So she might want to have another kid, and now, well, I guess she's not having the baby,
It's
but either way,
surrogate, right.
you know, if she decides, if she was looking over her options and knowing what they say to you when you walk in the doctor's office, maybe now's the time so our kids are not too far apart in age. And that doesn't mean her and Tristan have to be together. Maybe they're just going to co-parent really well.
I hope so. It just seems toxic a little bit to me.
I don't think so.
No?
No, just because, one, I do think that there's something to people saying, you know, I want my child to have a sibling. I want my siblings to have the same father.
True.
And when it really comes down to it, there are a lot of really great dads who make terrible husbands or spouses or partners, or great spouses who make terrible parents. So if she felt like Tristan was a really great father and wanted to have another child with him, but not necessarily be her partner, I really don't see any problem with it.
I'm devastated. I think it's awful because I love Khloe. And I think, oh my gosh, this poor woman has her picker off. She picks the Lamar. She always picks the guy that does it again. He's done this before. There's some history to Tristan cheating on people who are pregnant and moving on. Now, they did conceive before she found that out. I want to make that very, very clear.
But she's cheated on him in the past, multiple times.
So I'm with you. I think I feel bad for Khloe. She just wants a companion. She wants someone to be with. She's my favorite Kardashian. And it's like people just pick the wrong people.
But you've watched it for years, and she always wanted a kid more than she ever talked about a companion. That's what I know. I watch it less than you, but I know that she really wanted a kid.
Too,
and so now she's having 2. This could be more of her dream than being with Tristan.
I know. Right? I wish she could get this both in one package. I
think we're kind of looking at it like everyone else on the surface level, and maybe Erica's right. Maybe there's something else underneath there. There's got to be a reason why she's having another child with this man. There's got to be something to it.
Well, a lot of people don't get, to get the full package is not easy for a lot of people. And I think to have like the perfect mate and then the perfect father or perfect mate and the perfect mother, like, I mean, we like to think that that's just something that happens, but for a lot of people, it may not happen. So maybe her perfect father, to her children is going to be a different person than her perfect mate.
I just don't like, I don't like T squared at all. I'm just going to say it now.
T squared?
Tristan Thompson.
Was he number 3?
No, T squared, 2's T's.
Oh, 2.
Oh. That one went over my head, Tori.
It's okay. Let's just move
Wait,
on.
what's 3? What 2?
No, squared means 2. T, Tristan Thompson.
T squared.
Both start with the T.
I did great in school. All right, Ryan Gosling is spilling some tea on the new Barbie movie. As we know, Ryan is playing Ken along with Margot Robbie as Barbie, but he told E.T. that the film's version of Ken may not be what people expect. Like Tristan. Watch.
Ken's got no money, he's got no job, he's got no car, he's got no house.
Wow.
You know.
Okay.
He's going through some stuff.
I like the cardigan. Ryan told that Ryan added that the film's take on the couple is of Ken and Barbie adjusting to the real world.
I got news for Ryan. We already knew that Ken was a bum.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm with Erica. Ken sucks.
Ken is a bum.
Ken
First of all,
sucks.
Ken does not exist if it weren't for Barbie.
You got dirt on Ken?
Ken is not an independent figure.
Totally.
Ken is an add-on to Barbie, glomming onto her. Plus, he don't even come with the total package. So
No,
what is
he does
actually
not.
doing?
Thank you.
We already knew.
Erica,
Wait,
some men aren't the total package. Some are a good mate, and some might not be.
You're absolutely right. Thank you for feeding it back to me. Some men aren't the total package, but at least they have one.
Yeah,
Oh, because it's
yes,
no,
it's so annoying.
that was funnier than the room
No, we
gave
all
credit
got
to.
it.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was trying to catch up, but
No, that should have been a louder laugh because that was a good joke. That was a good joke.
Thank you. Thank
All right.
you.
I like understanding the context of Barbie and Ken, that there's actual
I didn't-
lives behind them. I was just like, oh, okay. But now seeing the pink world they're in and that clip that we showed and then him being a bum, like this is actually sound like something I'll watch.
Yeah, what if we're calling Ken a bum? What if he goes through tough times? He had, some issues growing up. His parents weren't there, got leading into drugs a little bit, and he got
Drugs?
himself in shape.
Dude.
He got himself in shape and found
Is
Barbie.
this movie for kids?
No, I don't think so. But I think Ken here hits like Ken bottom. Like I think he hits rock bottom, and I think that's really kind of interesting to
Plastic
see.
bottom.
Plastic bottom. That's probably right. But I totally agree with you. I felt Ken had no personality when I tried to play with the Barbies. Then I ripped their heads off. That's a whole other story. But I do feel like Ken needed.
But that's
I
your
don't understand.
imagination.
Let's just have a moment here because
Yes.
you just said that a doll that you were solely responsible
Yeah.
for giving a personality
Had no
to
personality.
had no personality. And I think that that's a deeper rooted issue that maybe we should unpack with you.
And then ripped its head off.
Because
She's
of
like,
the no
talk to me.
personality."
Tell me you love me.
I'll go see someone about all this. But yeah, I just think I think it's going to be a dark dramedy, and I'm excited for it.
And is it for kids? Yes or no?
I don't
Definitely
think so
not.
at all.
Okay, so a drug problem could happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think.
Are you looking forward to Ken having drug issues?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I like a good comeback, Erica.
Hey, I'm just saying, I think a lot of people have modeled themselves after Ken, and I'm just saying.
All right. I'm looking forward to it now. I actually want to see
think it'll be
it.
good.
Yeah. All right, coming up on DBL, Ashanti dropped by DBL. We're chatting with her as she celebrates 20 years since her debut album. Wow, and she looks terrific. And Metallica sees a surge in their fan base, but not everyone is happy about it. It's insane. We'll tell you why after the break.
Closed captioning provided by
DBL is all new every day.
Like a weird. Thank you.
Hi everyone.
oh, yeah.
Hello.
Tori,
So
how
we're
many
gonna talk
dolls'
about-
heads did you rip off?
So I took the Barbie dolls' heads, just so you guys know. My mom was going through an illness, and they say you take it out on dolls when you're little. And mine were always very sick Barbies, and Barbie and Ken didn't like each other. A lot of conflict within. And then I just thought, I like make-believe way better than this, and I got rid of dolls. I was never a doll person. Were you a doll person?
I was a doll person.
Not a doll person.
But see, for me, dolls were dolls were different in the context that I was introduced to them, because I was born in '81, and that was when Black Barbie came out. Shortly after that, the Black Cabbage Patch Kid
I was
doll
gonna say Cabbage
came
Patch,
out.
yep.
So
And the
it
Addie
was
doll, when
really
did that come
very important to my grandmother and my mother that I was introduced to dolls
Yeah.
that looked like me.
Right.
So I didn't really play with them in the traditional sense.
see.
They were more of trophy pieces.
Right, almost to be seen.
Yeah, I didn't cut their hair and
Oh,
do
yeah.
all of
I
that.
hated Barbie.
They were yeah.
They were symbols. They meant
Yeah.
something. Yeah, yeah. I just hated everything about Barbie. And I would take marker and black out her eyes.
So about Ken,
Me? My FedEx?
we're really
I waited
looking
for a package. Sorry, a serious package.
Is your package coming?
No, Colin
We're
missed
looking
it.
forward
Oh,
to
speaking
this
about
movie,
packages.
because I think it's going to be a train wreck in a great way.
I agree. Because Margot Robbie wouldn't have done it, or Gosling, if it wasn't like the script.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's a sleeper.
I agree with you completely. Who's directing it? Does anyone know? I think it should be someone good. Let's take a look. Greta Gerwig? Oh, she's fantastic. Oh, she's fantastic. Oh, this will be great.
That was Metallica's Master of Puppets, featured in an epic scene from the latest season of Stranger Things. The band has a whole new legion of fans now thanks to the popularity of the show. The song was downloaded more than 17 million times the week after the episode aired, but some diehard metalheads aren't thrilled. One person recently tweeted, quote, "Sorry for being elitist, but I can't stand that Stranger Things used that one song and now everyone acts like they're big fans." From my mom's basement. But the band isn't into gatekeeping on TikTok. It wrote, quote, "Everyone is welcome in the Metallica family, whether you've been a fan for 40 hours or 40 years. The band also posted a video wearing Hellfire t-shirts, which is from the show, while performing Master of Puppets. So they're happy about it. I don't understand why a fan wouldn't be. It's insane.
We need to redefine fans, especially in the social media world. Like, you call yourself a fan and you've been there since day one, but then you don't want your favorite band to be the benefit. Like, this is amazing for Metallica. Why wouldn't you want there to be like a resurgence with more people into it? Why wouldn't you want that for the people that you love, that gave you great music?
Erica, you're explaining it to me. I don't understand it. Kate Bush?
I was just going to say, Kate Bush.
Running up that hill?
Running up that hill. Gonna make a.
It's a song from the 80s, got resurgence from the. Me and my wife play it all the time
guess
now.
what? It went to #1. She hadn't had a #1 ever, and it went to #1.
Good for her.
From
Why
1985 or something.
And why would you be mad about that?
Exactly. That's fantastic news.
As a resident bandwagon fan, like when a sports team's on the come up,
Like
I'm like,
what?
oh, go.
Like what?
Like LeBron. I love LeBron when he's winning. You know what I mean? I love Steph Curry this year. LeBron plays for the Lakers. As a band, okay, I'm owning up to my bandwagon fan. I enjoy the part of when they're actually in the finals and things happen as a bandwagon supporter, or even this Metallica song. I might download it today.
Why not? I mean, if someone wants to jump on the Bears bandwagon, feel free.
Nobody wants to jump on the Bears. Even I know that.
People are falling off the wagon as we move forward.
I think people in punk, specifically like metal too, feel like rebels, and now they feel like they're mainstream, that everyone's downloading it, and they feel like, yo, you weren't part of this club to start with. I think that's where the friction is coming. Like, the genre of the music is about people like not being with the establishment.
So if there was like a big resurgence of people getting into cross-stitching, would you be offended?
Oh man, would I have fun. Parties, cruises, watch out.
Cruises.
Sky's the limit with that.
What would be the name of the cross-stitch cruise?
Let me make sure, it would be this. I'll make a needlepoint for you.
You didn't have anything like Stitch at Sea, something like that?
Yeah, that
I'll
was
make
a good
the point
one.
for you. I'll make the needle point for you.
No one
But it
likes
has
an
nothing to do
acronym
with the ocean.
like a
For
name that
you
has
is
like
not-
10
I'll
letters.
come up with one by the end of the show. All right?
I think Jeff wins that one.
Yeah, that was better.
I thought you were going to have like an Instagram moment here, and you kind of
He
like
tried
anchor
to
drop on
alley-oop
that
you,
one.
and you just slapped it.
Coming up on DBL, we sat down with the legendary Ashanti. I spelled it right. All right. She tells us, there's her face. I'm a little nervous right now.
Yeah,
she tells us what it was like meeting Biggie Smalls early in her career.
Actor Brad Pitt is one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. While you would probably never forget meeting him, he says he probably won't remember you, but don't take it personally. Pitt told GQ he thinks he suffers from prosopagnosia, or face blindness. After his interview, Google searches about the condition spiked. So, let's verify. Is face blindness a real condition? Our sources are the National Institutes of Health, the UK's National Health Service, Baptist Health Hospital, and Brad Duchesne, co-founder of faceblind.org. All of our sources say, yes, face blindness is a real condition. Duchesne tells us people with face blindness don't just have trouble recognizing acquaintances, but they might struggle to recognize a family member or a close friend, or sometimes even their own face in a mirror. In some cases, face blindness occurs after a brain injury, like a stroke, and a person can sometimes relearn how to recognize faces. In other cases, face blindness is genetic, with potentially up to 1 in 50 people who may have developmental prosopagnosia, which progressively gets worse and can't be cured.
They don't have difficulty with facial identity due to, say, early vision problems. They don't have a problem with their eye. And they also don't have high level cognitive problems. So it's a problem specifically with the mechanisms in our brain that are important for visual recognition.
Duchesne says some people with face blindness cope with the disorder by learning to recognize other features, like hair, how a person speaks, or even their teeth. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are too. The Verify newsletter answers your questions, clarifies what's true and false, and even includes a daily fun fact. Go to verifythis.com/email to check it out.
Welcome back. That was the hit song Rock With You, and here earlier to rock with us, the chart-topping R&B singer and songwriter, Ashanti. Check it out. Ashanti, hey sis. Okay, so I understand. I am wonderful, and yourself?
I'm great, thank you.
You look amazing. I mean, it's not cracking at all. Okay, so let's talk about when you were a kid, because this is really how it all started. You used to sing while you did household chores. So how did that lead to a career in music, and what were you singing at that time?
Ooh.
So funny. I was singing Reminisce by Mary J. Blige while I was vacuuming. I started doing local talent shows at the Boys and Girls Club. I won a few times, and then I started doing bigger auditions with bigger labels, and I kind of ended up here.
I love it. I don't know if you were listening, Ashanti, when we were talking. It was pretty heavy, but Ashanti is my new safe word. Yeah, my new Ashanti. Yeah, whenever things get difficult, I'm gonna be like, guys, Ashanti, and everyone's gonna get in the line.
I love that.
You're his Prozac.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so let's. I love this question. You met Biggie Smalls early on in your career. Everything, all the documentaries they still put out to this day, I watched. What do you remember most about meeting Biggie?
I remember I was so excited, and I was so young, and he was the first person to call me Shorty. He was like, "What's your name, Shorty?" You know, he wrote my name. You know, the headshots back in the day. He had a black and white headshot. He gave me an autograph, and I was like, "Yes, Mom, look what I got!" I was very excited.
Oh my God, I had so many of those black and white headshots I did nothing with, hundreds of them, right? Why did you have them? Because I tried to meet, right? You had to print hundreds of them. Anyway, your collaboration with Lorenz Tate for the Rain on Me music video left a very powerful impact on listeners. But I want to know for you personally, Ashanti, why was it a step outside of your comfort zone?
You know, when I heard the beat, that is the concept that came to my mind. I don't even know why or how come. I remember being in a limo back in the day on the way to a book signing, and they just kept playing the beat, and that was just the concept that came to me. Wow. And it felt so real and so organic. And although I had never experienced that, I knew a few people that have gone through really, really horrible situations. So I knew that it would resonate, and it was something different than a lot of my peers were talking about. So I took the opportunity to use my platform to bring light to that, you know, because I'm a female, and, you know, I love female. I love guys too, but I love females, and I wanted to kind of, you know, give just a little, shed a little bit of light on that, because a lot of women were dealing with that silently. You know?
It was important.
It really was.
It really was. Okay, so we got to also talk about the fact that you are Hello Beautiful's cover star.
Yeah.
And performing for their Yes! Look at you. You look amazing. Also performing for their Interludes live series to, of course, celebrate 20 years, you guys, since her debut album. That's crazy. So, Ashanti, in all that time, when did you feel the proudest?
Honestly, I think I felt and feel the proudest when I get interactions with my fans and they talk about how my music has changed their lives or helped them out of a situation, or, you know, if I see my name tatted on someone or my face tatted on a fan and they talk about how, you know, the music is therapeutic and the love is just so real. For me, that's just like, it's so priceless. You know, I'm a very humble person. I'm like, you know, I'm your average younger Long Islander, you know what I mean? I'm super down to earth, you know? So when I see things like that, it resonates with me and it makes me feel really proud.
That's amazing. Perspective, complete perspective.
Thanks for changing the energy too.
Yeah.
I feel so
we
good.
needed you.
Yeah.
Ashanti, thank you so much for chatting with us. You can watch her perform some of her greatest hits on Hello Beautiful's Interludes Live, premiering July 17th on TV One. We'll be right back. Thanks, Ashanti.
Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Here at Verify, we've shown you some pretty sophisticated deepfakes. There was this fake video of Tom Cruise jumping over Keegan-Michael Key.
Just wanted to jump in and wish you luck.
And more nefarious deepfakes, like this one that falsely shows Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky urging citizens to surrender to Russia. Now, some people online are claiming a deepfake can unlock a personal device, like a cell phone. So, let's verify. Can a deepfake unlock a phone that uses facial recognition? Our sources are Apple, Samsung, Google, and Sway Liu, director of the UB Media Forensic Lab at SUNY Buffalo. When you set up the ability to unlock your phone with your face, you're essentially teaching the phone what you look like. Apple, Google, and Samsung explain their facial recognition software analyzes thousands of invisible points to create a unique 3D map of your face. This is why the software won't unlock if someone shows your phone a 2D picture, but it will unlock when you're wearing sunglasses or a hat. Today's deepfakes are realistic, but are only 2D fake images or videos of a person, not a 3D, meaning the deepfake of Tom Cruise can't unlock Tom Cruise's cell phone.
And that three-dimensional information is what deepfake algorithm currently cannot recreate.
So, no, a deepfake cannot unlock a phone that uses facial recognition because it's not a 3D image. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. The sound of a car starting. We don't think much of it until one day we go to start the engine and nothing happens, making us feel, well, just like this. And if you're anything like me, this only happens when you're running late in the dead of winter. But for Verify viewers Mia and Julia, they're wondering if they should be concerned about dead batteries in the summer. So let's verify. Is the summer weather worse for car batteries than winter? Our sources are AAA, Jiffy Lube of Southern California, and Firestone. AAA says heat is the #1 culprit of battery failure. It estimates drivers in the coldest parts of the U.S. will need to replace their batteries about every 5 years, but batteries in the warmest parts of the country will need replacement after about 3.5 years. Jiffy Lube says heat is particularly tough on batteries because it can cause battery fluid to evaporate, which can lessen its ability to hold the charge over time. Firestone explains the evaporating fluid can also speed up the corrosion process. So, yes, the summer weather is worse for car batteries than the winter. Since the damage happens slowly over time, your battery may not give out on you until months later, at the most inopportune time. Firestone recommends parking in the shade or in a garage to help extend the life of your battery because it keeps your car cooler.
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are too. The Verify newsletter helps you distinguish between true and false information by answering your questions. It provides fast facts on trending topics, spotlights major stories, and even includes a daily fun fact for all those trivia buffs out there. Get Verify's fast facts delivered every weekday to your email inbox. Go to verifythis.com/email to check it out.
It's a great day to shop. You want to know why? Because I'm the new host of Deal Blast. Check out these summer deals you're not going to want to miss with me and Steph.
Stop it.
What's up, Steph? So what do you have for us today?
Hi, Jeff. Check this out. First up, we've got Life Pro Fitness Aleva Red Light Therapy Belt. So this deal includes one therapy belt, and this is the first time ever that Morning Save has featured this on TV, so you need to get it while it's red hot. So normally this is $240, but we've got it, Jeff, for just $99, saving everyone 59%. Now, Jeff, what about this? We could all use one of these. We've got the Anker Soundcore Mini 2 wireless speaker. So this deal includes one speaker, but guess what? The sound on this is incredible. So normally this is $60, but we've got it for just $29, saving everyone 52%. Now Jeff, we've got a great bundle here. It's the Secure Bright 6-piece ultimate flashlight and lantern bundle, available in 3 colors, black, blue and red. So normally this is $52 for the set, but we've got it for just $24, saving everyone 54%. And Jeff, before I go, we've got one more product today. We've got the Adoro Power Mag magnetic wireless charging battery and ring stand. So it includes one charging battery ring, which is this. It's a stand and it brings portable power with a convenient phone stand, and the fact that you'll have 6 different color options to choose from, I mean, that is the cherry on the top. So usually this is $90, but we've got it for $20. So that's saving 78%. I think for $20, this is a must-have, Jeff.
Absolutely. Always a great job, Steph. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can scan the QR code on the screen to take you directly to these products and more on Morning Save's website. Again, thank you so much as always, Steph. I'd hurry up because those products are pretty much sold out.
No,
after
they
I
are
hosted
not.
That.
They're doing
All right. Before we go, a big shakeup on the dance floor. Alfonso Ribeiro, Erica, will join Tyra Banks as the new co-host of Dancing with the Stars this season. The show moves to Disney Plus from ABC in the fall. Huh? What do we think?
Go Alfonso.
Right?
Congratulations to him.
I think he'll be great.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a great addition.
Like you were saying.
Yeah, I think they'll bounce off each other well.
Yeah, they've been friends, Tyra said, since Tyra was 19 years old.
Really? Wow.
So they have that
She
banter.
was on Fresh Prince. Remember? Oh, yeah, she was.
Right.
Yeah, she was.
Who was she?
She was Will. Will.
Wait, in college?
Yeah.
Was she yeah. Yes, I do remember
I remember that. I was wondering if there was any Tyra shade in there, but you guys broke it down to me that it's 2 co-hosts might be a good thing, a new transition for the show.
And she's the executive producer, so when she's probably in charge of this move, and it's a good move. I agree with Eric on this. Sometimes you need a foil. Jeff.
Hey,
Jeff is your foil?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you...
She said you're a wingman, basically.
I'll take it. I don't mind. Oh, you're correct, sir. Anyone know that term? Nobody. Johnny Carson, whatever. Did you think of a name for your cruise?
Crosswinds with cross stitch.
That's like a sailboat.
Cool.
That's right.
Have fun by yourself. We'll see you tomorrow.